Well, I just got some more 400 watt multivapors today. And I noticed this one here's box was kind of messed up, but thankfully the bulb seems to be okay. It's a tiny bit scratched, like it's been moving around a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. Except I can hear a tiny little piece of glass floating around in there. I think I might actually see where it chipped off here on the arc tube where they fill it or whatever. Because if you look at it, it kind of has a bit of a round nature to it. And I can see a little bit of a dimple on there. Again, the camera can't, but... So yeah, I don't think that's a big deal. But since it was in a semi-questionable state, I figured I would throw it up in the shop yard light. For a while now, I've wanted to put a GE multivapor back in the shop yard light, because that's the exact type of bulb that that yard light came with. Here's the original multivapor that was in it. And there is a little story on this bulb's demise that I will tell someday in its own video, along with this 250 watt mercury vapor bulb that actually replaced this multivapor in all of its super burnt up glory. So I thought it'd be cool to see what it's like to have a metal halide in it again. We never put anything but deluxe mercury vapors in it after that. Well, there we go. First time it hasn't been a deluxe mercury vapor in over 10 years. Well, right on, it works. I also wanted to record this first startup of this thing because in my experience, brand new, never fired up before metal halides usually flash a lot more during startup. So let's watch it together. Well, she seems like she's at full brightness now, but I'll let the camera roll on it just in case it kind of changes its initial break-in or whatever. I usually don't like recording metal halide lights unless they've been seasoned, which is at least like 2 weeks of use, because I feel like that's a more accurate demonstration of them. But now I don't know if this is going to turn up like this on the computer or not, but on the camera screen here it actually looks just like the deluxe white mercury vapor bulb that was up there. Looks like a very neutral white color. But in real life it's actually got a very, I want to say, like a deep green tone to it. It's not like mercury vapor where it's that bluish green. It's a more rich green. Unfortunately, it's always tough to really record the proper colors of metal halides on cameras, or at least this camera anyways. Well, it's the next night. Northern lights are strong tonight. I don't know if they're going to show up after the video is uploaded onto YouTube. I can easily see them on the camera right now though. Anyways, now I like my mercury vapor lights as much as the next guy, but I've got to admit, this metal halide bulb is really kicking. It's definitely brighter than the frosted mercury vapors. You know, this is kind of making me think I should someday do a back-to-back comparison between a metal halide, a frosted mercury vapor, and a clear mercury vapor, just to get a really good idea of the differences in brightness and color. Yeah, it's just like '07 again, except there was no impressive lineup of vehicles right there. I remember the first year that light was up, it was just super bright, man. It was like a million times brighter than that old one was when it wanted to work, because it also had a super burnt up 250 watt mercury vapor in it. I don't know, I guess my dad just thought these were 250 watt lights or something, or didn't know the importance of putting the proper wattage of bulb. Back in the day there was lots of mercury vapor abuse around here. Yeah, this is bright, man. Look at it, just lights everything up here super bright. Even down at the house. On the camera it's lit up a bit more. I almost want to keep it in there. But no, I think I'm going to go ahead and put that Sylvania Deluxe Mercury Vapor back in there that was installed back in '16. Well, got that old Sylvania Deluxe Mercury Vapor back in there. That was from 2016. I think I am going to officially keep this bulb in here now, just to see how long it'll go. But yeah, it's sure turning blue. Kind of a neat effect. I just realized I didn't turn my damn autofocus back on.